of this composition. That early TP is in effect. They are surrounded on all fronts. Heretics walking into a massacre. PaperX, right place, right time, and absolutely landing everything. This is going to be a horrific wake-up call for Heretics. Again, the caliber so high here in Champions.
Woot with it all to do. He's been fabulous, but you're never winning. It's very dangerous.
Okay, now starting to split back across, looking like a 3-2, and the curiosity killing Divide there pretty much, maybe wanting that information. And something has to play into the corner.
Oh,
No, this could be a disaster. And he's waited. He knew there was a fade nearby as well. It is another massacre again. Heretics can't get past any. An outstay is welcome, but has to be cautious. Still a threat to be found, even in this round. Stingers, Sheriffs, looking for an opportunity and a body to drop. They've got it. Lovely clear. Finally, Heretics looking like there's a fire underneath them.
Throwing caution to the wind there. Miniboo jumps into his own snake bite, lucky not to get punished. Somehow, in the chaos, coming away with two. PaperX not ready for that.
Batman's here pretty quick, though. He's going to be watched on the drop down by Woot if he does go for it. Trying to send out the C's. Doesn't quite get a catch. Still, a lot of players dedicated towards site itself. Prowler, the Horn, all coming through. So PaperX feeling like they're getting closer, but they still got so many bodies to try and play this through with Jing. Flies in, it's fantastic, but Heretics still holding on. The back line pull back a little, but not a lot. New line gathered and a new body to be dropped. Takes away Boo from the equation. Smoke's now limited, if not none. This is a problem to be had. 3 players locked in towards long. A pop flash to go for it, and they fancy a look. They fancy a chance. And Divide just bullying. PaperX suddenly looking.
Well, they've got great opportunities here. And Rians can take away the audio cues, and Wu can spring out with a shorty. But now, no, Forsaken just sprays down 2 of them.
He will not be moved. Wherever you go, there is a brick wall of defense. Get your 5! The crowd calls for it, and Forsaken will not get it this time. Benji putting up numbers as best he could.
Got a huge amount to work with here.
Oh my god! Speak about confidence, he flies off the rip. Batman wanted to be involved in this, but now it's just ult on, and Batman, can you live? Can you survive? No. Dead and buried in the site, looking open, looking available. Investing those ults correctly here. Trying to take that space towards backside.
Divide goes for a peek. What a timing!
Oh, and a follow-up! No way are they getting away with this one! Boo trying to hold things together. It's just pure chaos.
What an insane teleport!
He's still here. Something still around, and Heretics none the wiser. They do not know where something is. You can see the hesitation, the caution, and he waits for just a moment, pausing, letting that moment stew, and the information now is there. Something. Oh, you almost felt it line to climb, and they are not stepping down yet. Something goes finding further, but Boo again, backbone here.
He's been rock solid when his teams needed him, actually, across both.
Off the slightly deeper line, step back, falls in for the crossfire. Has to win the 1v1, Forsaken's got his back. Great reveal, now can he handle the flood coming his way? He's up for the test on the first. Passes were flying close, but swarmed in the end. And a consideration of the ult, but they feel that maybe they could go for something better. There it is, Benji going for the optimal if he could with a spray. It's not bad from Jing, but unconfirmed. There's Divide in all of this. Jing trying to keep all of that attention. Divide does get handled again. You talk about critical kills. Boo is doing this again, finding these key ones.
30 seconds.
Aggression noted towards Shower. Horn goes in. It's commitment time, and it's Batman today. Who's getting the double? Who's getting the triple? PaperX always right place, right time. And Heretics look. Forsaken did do nasty business down here before, just on the preemptive corners, but he's been hunted. He's been caught this time. Dealt with Jing, unchecked off. Oh, he still does so much damage, taken away too. 3v3.
But those are guns given away, and an opportunity now for Heretics to reset. They've got an open B side, but they could just slow the tempo down. Something goes diving in and dies to Miniboo. That's another opportunity given, and Heretics really can now.
Beside him, so Boo and Woot a bit vulnerable, and Divide gets the operator. to work this one out here. And cresting this corner, he will have an opportunity. First, missed. And a chance and a new lease of life. Divide gone back in for seconds, and Miniboo's on the case. Batman couldn't quite make it there in time to complement that clear. The 1v3 is a lot to operate at such a high level consistently, and the money's still here, and Jing still feeling aggressive. This time handled, but a trade out. Forsaken trying to just get away.
It's over on the A side, Boo versus Patman.
Talked about critical kills, and Boo has had them in droves. Now, handled again. Great find from him, very diligent, but it doesn't mean you still have access to the sites.
Don't like that walk up from Woot as well when you know that you've got space over towards B. Maybe was going for that anyway.
Something's beating them to the rotation, though. He's in position. Fantastic find towards Benji. He doesn't even know how close he is to being another killer. Something, though, going to take the space with a shorty, play to that smoke, and the expectation is there from Heretics. Something keeping this space secure. The ult from above, Boo might just burn alive. Has to try and fall away, but Forsaken going to claim it with the ult, leaving just Rienz to try and keep this one in their hands. No Horn to try and hide behind. No help on the way. It's a pure 1v3. And this is a horrific scenario to try and get out of. But
too much when you don't see a duelist or the fade.
Oh, Divide. You can see the curiosity. Rienz calling in for support here. And it takes a lot to take one down, but you'll take that at this point.
And something's left his deep line.
It's on Something who's been having caught there. Woot couldn't get away. Something playing a safer line here, a little bit more passive, just trying to hold that security for the rotations. They're going to give up the plant on this unless they have util for it, and they don't. So they're all going to come in. They try and overcompensate and play backside. No, they're going to play security. Miniboo, though, going to find one. Goes for a big swing, but it's Rienz to tip the scales in their favor in a 3v2. Going to need something to land a couple here. Just a shot goes astray. Benji backpedaling towards showers, and security looking like they've got some really good positions here. Lovely from Rienz. Something on 21 HP. He's given them some magic before. He's not being given much now.
Hold on. Bulldog in hand, it's not the best weapon for the job, and Boo's trying to make it much more difficult with the molly down there.
Oh.
I don't think this one's going to be possible.
Heretics, they've had to pull out all the stops here, man. This has been a very hard fought for just 5 rounds. Something tries to finish with a flourish.
Confident, wants to try to take a fight, wants to do a bit of spamming, but as he reloads, Paper X walk up.
And look how close they are already. Forsaken, Jing, both towards sight. There's a lot to handle, but it's Woot to then pick up the mantle, take over and find 2. And Benji back there in the space, playing towards the spike itself. Wants to put his body on the line for it, but Woot the bodyguard, disallowing any further steps from PRX. Pretty much held on this little short walk up.
Really sick round from Woot so far. Benji loses that duel to Divide, so an opening here for Paper X, but the spike down in pocket still. A flank coming through from Boo, and if he falls, more danger.
Yeah, Woot's the danger man, sure, but Divide didn't take that much damage, still on 70. And Batman seems so acutely aware there's a chance of this flank.
Boo's playing it great though, just containing.
Doesn't need to do too much more. You should be able to put it somewhat safely in the hands of the 2 there, and then slowly squeeze as is needed, but they're still looking for this kill. They'd love one. And Boo now on the tap of the spike will move closer. Lovely reveal. That was absolutely fantastic. Can't say enough how well that...
I should be fairly safe.
Third man now in attendance towards B. Rotation called over. See how this looks. How's that pressure? Jing. Usual pathing, usual scaling. Caught by Boo. This is getting dangerous though. Pac-Man on the fight back. That's lovely. Held off towards long. This gets dangerous, and look at the corner Boo is playing in. But they still clear. They absolutely do. Great prowler there. Just ensuring the first missed, but found in the end.
All committed. They really want to win this. 4v3. Looking to try to scrap, but now sitting back a little, allowing Paper X a sight. They can play the player advantage retake.
Certainly can, and with weaker weapons, you have to take all advantages. Backs to the wall. Paper X normally come out swinging.
Aggression, initiative.
Always the plan. Forsaken waiting on this corner. Not alone, but Boo still worth his weight in gold. Takes one down with him, but it's Divide to double down. Trying to secure what looks like a dangerous round, and Batman with a rather uncharacteristic miss there. Finds himself in the cubby, but a quick made crossfire.
One enemy.
And that's lovely from Devi. Lovely work from him in the last couple.
Or something, don't you?
You'd imagine, right? But what the hell is this beginning? No, that fell far too short.
Well, the flash just wasn't good enough there to set Miniboo up. It's an idea.
Boo looking vulnerable. He's trying to keep back the flood on his own, and Patman very aware. Great damage, good sees. This is exceptional, but he does get cleared. The security found on the site and the plant in play. It's a 3v4.
Dropped.
Oh, Boo! He was just trying to play his life for so long. Eventually found him. The remaining two seem obvious, but Woot still sharp as ever. Trying to do what he can to recover what feels like a lost round. 3 more targets and a very little amount of time to play with. Jing noted, but that's it.
Something aggressive, confident, already on the flank, up through short.
Oh, they're not even going to be thinking about that yet. They've got too many problems right in front of them, but the danger was always behind, and the crunch should be here. Rienz cannot do it. Not great.
Back over towards A. Boo and Woot still out here with that Marshall Sheriff combo, but you can't really get the value through the smoke you're looking for. They need rotates in fast.
Getting there, but it is going to be slightly behind the curve now. And spray and pray ain't going to be answered. It's Rienz only landing one back. Forsaken up at the helm, but Woot does well. No, it ain't over yet. As Heretics fighting tooth and nail for this. Everything they've got. Benji desperately doing this himself if he has to. The Forsaken found. Heretics. Deeper fact finding.
Oh, and they've got the ults to play for it this round.
Right, something searching deep on this. Still 2 players on the site, so it's certainly not a free take. Something's got to be careful. Ult comes in. Something back with the boys. We're trying to hold the line from backside, but it's Heretics trading in 2 for 1. Site still not secure and plant certainly not down. Boop just trying to stay alive through the smoke pretty much. Passing each other like ships in the night. Forsaken a little bit deeper than maybe they'd expect, but he can't do anything with it. This time something in Divine left, looking vulnerable. Easy to find, and Heretics finding stuff. Really is. And it looks a contact piece. Knows his lines, but in the grave nevertheless. Rienz comfortable on the corner. And the cavalry called in as well. Rotations on the way. Prowler up long. Something trying to outstep Benji. Ain't gonna happen. Forsaken though, still alive and still a threat. Pop of the ult. Fights back on another. Benji's dead. It's a 3v3. But Miniboo getting interested. Traded out. Blow for blow, these two sides. Plant is in. Time on PaperX's side. Here. Heretics running low on time, have to make a move, make a chance, and Jing called upon to potentially save PaperX here. Around the houses we go. Oh, the Woot lives to fight another down. Confidence aplenty, dangerous choices, but the right call and the right timing to fall away. Jing, bold in his approach, but then going to be marked, going to be noted here.
There's a massive pit as well. Waylay grabbing a ton of information and setting up Woot on the line.
Oh, it's falling to pieces for PaperX. Getting no access here. Heretics in full control.
They have to go back into Benji Fishy's ultimate.
Last place you want to be going. What other option do they have now? Trying to clear the site as they go. Rienz putting down Devi. Just 2 left alive, and Heretics showing signs of life here. In a rotation, but a prime position for Boo. Can he secure it now? Patman still standing.